There are celebrity couples, and then there's Justin and Hailey Bieber, the golden duo of Gen Z royalty, always smiling for the cameras, attending Met Galas in matching fits, and flexing on Instagram like everything is perfect. But behind the scenes? Not so filtered. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It is free and help us bring you enjoyable content. And of course, watch till the end. Imagine this. It's a bright Tuesday morning in Beverly Hills. The kind where even the birds sound like they're singing a top 40 hit. Suddenly, the gates of a multi-million-dollar mansion swing open, and out storms Justin Bieber, hoodie over his head, jaw clenched, and clearly not vibing with the day. No security detail. No entourage. Just pure, raw frustration. Moments later, a very tense Hailey Bieber is seen pacing around the garden, phone in hand, talking to someone in hushed but serious tones. What could have triggered this celebrity meltdown? Well, $31 million of debt, apparently. Yes, you read that right. It's not every day you hear that one of the most successful pop stars in the world is swimming in multi-million-dollar debt, but sources close to the couple confirm it. Justin has allegedly racked up a $31 million financial storm cloud, and it's putting serious pressure on their marriage. Now, before you clutch your pearls thinking, how did this happen? Let's remember. Celebrity money is not just about bank balances. It's about investments gone wrong, lawsuits, taxes, expensive entourages, and sometimes questionable purchases. Hello, exotic monkeys and private jet rentals. Justin's empire is vast, but so are the costs of maintaining it. Think about it. You're 30 years old, and your every expense is publicized. One wrong financial move, and boom, it's not just a mistake, it's front-page news. But this isn't just about numbers. This is about trust, love, and the weight of public image crashing into private reality. So, where does Hailey come in? Plot twist. Hailey Baldwin Bieber isn't just a supermodel. She's a quiet empire builder. Thanks to her skincare line Rhode, multiple brand endorsements, and some savvy equity stakes, she recently inked a $1 billion sale deal with a major conglomerate. And instead of flying off to a spa in Tulum or buying a yacht called Skincare Queen, she's allegedly offered to pay off Justin's entire $31 million debt. Let's stop for a second. Would you cover your partner's $31 million mess? It's one thing to split rent or pick up dinner. It's another to look at a man who's been in the public eye since he was 15 and say, yeah, babe, I got you all 31 million of you. Some say that's love. Others say it's madness. But the real question is, why is this causing so much tension between them? It's not just about the money. For someone like Justin, who went from YouTube sensation to global superstar practically overnight, identity is deeply tied to being the provider, the one with the power. Fame became his armor, his validation, his comfort zone. So when the headlines flipped from Bieber breaks streaming record to Bieber needs a bailout, it hit hard. Insiders say Justin has been struggling with the idea of letting Hailey step in financially. There's pride involved. Ego. That classic, I should be the one protecting you narrative. And honestly, it's relatable. Even if we're not pop stars, many of us know what it feels like when roles in a relationship start to shift. But for Hailey, it's not about control. It's about partnership. She's been by Justin's side through health scares, PR scandals, religious awakenings, and mental health battles. If she can invest in a billion-dollar brand, why wouldn't she invest in her husband? Still, not all fairy tales come without friction. And this, dear reader, is where the argument escalated. According to a close family friend who insisted on anonymity for obvious TMZ dodging reasons, the blow-up started over something small, a missed meeting with a financial advisor. But within minutes, it spiraled into shouting, old wounds, and the giant pink elephant in the room. Justin's refusal to let Hailey help. Justin left the house visibly angry, the source said. No car. Just walked out like he needed air, or maybe clarity. Hailey, meanwhile, stayed back, making calls, possibly to lawyers or financial planners, maybe even her dad, Stephen Baldwin, who, let's face it, probably isn't the go-to for money advice, but still. Why do these things blow up like this? Because they're human. Even billionaires have fights in sweatpants over bills. Behind the cameras, the brand deals, and the flawless social media feeds, both Justin and Hailey are deeply exhausted. Fame isn't just a spotlight. It's a magnifying glass that burns. Justin's been candid about feeling burned out by the industry. From The Purpose tour cancellation to candid Instagram posts about mental health, he's been trying to heal while the world watches. And Hailey? She's had to carry the weight of supporting a partner while building her own legacy. This fight? It's not just about money. It's about what happens when two people, deeply in love but also deeply tired, try to build a future while navigating the minefield of fame, expectation, and paparazzi drones outside their window. But here's where things start to get interesting. Hours after the fight, Justin returned home. No words. Just quiet. He sat down with Hailey. No shouting this time. Just two people staring at the weight of their shared life. Insiders say they finally talked. Not about who's right or who owes who what, but about what they want their next chapter to look like. Together. It wasn't a perfect reconciliation, but it was real. And maybe that's more valuable than pretending everything's fine. Because maybe this fight wasn't the end, but the start of something more honest. Let's be real. Not all of us have $1 billion skincare lines or 20,000 square foot mansions. But we do have relationships that get tested. By money. By pride. By miscommunication. By life. The real lesson here? Being in love is easy. But staying in love while growing individually? That takes work. And sometimes that means one person has to carry more for a while. Whether it's emotional baggage or debt. Hailey showed us that real power isn't in the money, it's in the willingness to stay. To support. To invest in people, not just portfolios. And Justin? He's learning that vulnerability isn't weakness. It's strength. They're messy. They're flawed. But they're trying. And isn't that the most relatable thing of all? Will Hailey pay off the debt? Probably. Will Justin accept the help? Maybe. But what's more important is what this moment represents. A crack in the celebrity perfection veneer that actually shows something we rarely see: growth. No Instagram filter. No rehearsed quote. Just a couple, figuring it out in real time. Kind of like the rest of us. What would you do if your partner was in deep financial trouble? Would you pay it off? Talk it out? Walk away? Let's be honest, relationships are complicated. Add millions of dollars and the paparazzi? Even more so. Drop a comment with your thoughts or share this with someone who's ever had to make a hard call in love. Because whether you're Team Justin, Team Hailey, or just Team, please let them be okay. This story reminds us all of one universal truth. Love is priceless, but sometimes it costs a hell of a lot.